Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Palinia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante.
Olise! It's loose now and they want to get it... Oh, what has happened here? France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mendes getting this one clear. Up he goes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's cut it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, it's Dembele. Nuno Mendes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Driving forward. Olise. Portugal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's Bernardo Silva. Can he put it away? Oh, that was no routine save.
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Can he finish? Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's had it nicked away. Bruno Fernandes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Dembele. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just doesn't... Mbappe! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That really is quite fabulous. He's had a shot! Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Portugal get themselves into the lead. João Cancelo. That has been cut short. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. João Palhinha. 5 minutes till the break. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Jota, there's the shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Nuno Mendes. Here's Vitinha. Vitinha charging forward, the ball at his feet. Olise. Pass is just off target. Pinches it off him. Well seen. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It has a goal! No mistake! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Well, played right into his path. Could be danger here! And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
France have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. Strokes it back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Conte. It's going to be another corner, I think. So, third corner of the game. Ruben Dias with the clearance. Chance! Danger averted for now. Nkunku. Dembele! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nkunku is the guilty party there. Vitinha.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Chouameni. Nkunku. He could be in here. Mbappe! He scored! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Koundé, Saliba, for Nkunku, Konate, and Hernandez. Chouameni takes control of it and he's on the move. Nkunku. And here's Mbappe! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would...
Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
France
20.
get their fourth corner.
Le numéro 6. Changement.
And the volley. Just off target.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Konate. He's played him through.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Dembele is in a really good position out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good read, needed to be. And he's there to belt it away. Conte. Kante was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rafael Leao.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a good ball out wide. And it's Bernardo Silva. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Rafael Leao! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11, le numéro 13, le numéro 15. À leur place, le numéro 9. Le numéro
Now some
19.
movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted.
And we're done. Portugal proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro, and I really like him for his character as well, something that's not picked up on very much. I see him as a player who always goes about his business with conviction and authority.
Shutter! And the pass is intercepted. Vitinha! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Driven forward. That is good alertness. That is a great pick out. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Vitinha. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Olise in acres of space out wide, and he's managed to get free. But decent hit! In for the pieces! Goal! France! And France are in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. That has ended up in no man's land. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Threads one in. And it's Dembele. He's found a way through. Has a goal! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's definitely not his best. Conte. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's the chance to counter. Rafael Leao.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vitinha. Rafael Leao! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Jota, can he put it away? Conte, just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Dembele. And the counter is on. That pass has been well intercepted. Back into the middle. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nuno Mendes. Mendes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, perfectly measured that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's a nice ball. That's a throw. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's gone backward here. Hits one! Conte. João Cancelo gets over and intercepts.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Nkunku. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Ruben Dias. And we've reached half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Portugal were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous rappelons que pour votre sécurité, ce match est placé sous vidéosurveillance.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And that is a little undercooked. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. João Palhinha, he's in here! Conte, Antonio Silva promptly onto that, and that is that. Nuno Mendes, whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he can't get it over the wall. Bruno Fernandes. João Palhinha. It's Bernardo Silva. Oh, good take and a good... There's the hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Well, that has not gone well. Rafael Leao! And the shot! Oh, taken with style! The second half sparked straight into life! A momentary lapse exploited with glee. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Cancelo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Chance! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
There's the shot! Portugal have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Vitinha. Good purposeful running this. And here's Rafael Leao. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's really well manoeuvred. Koundé. Oh, it's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a goal kick. Couldn't squeeze it through. Olise chasing after it. That is Conte. Olise looking to get on the end of this. Conte. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Olise. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dembele. He's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping!
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Nuno Mendes. Well read, nice interception. Chouameni. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. João Palhinha. And here's Jota. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's got the shot away! And he's gone looking for safety. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. Oh, that's neat. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Nkunku! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 7.
France take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Le numéro 6.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Attention.
Koundé.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Ruben Neves. João Neves. João Felix. And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How would you summarise what we've... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
France, Portugal.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game, Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Conte. Pass somewhat off target.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely aimed pass. Vitinha in acres of space out wide. Tries a header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
They've played it short. Has a look and plays it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dembele is in a really good position out wide. He has found the way through. Great hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Oh, what has happened here? Dembele! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
It's their second corner of the game. Ruben Dias can get it clear. Antonio Silva, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vitinha. Saliba cuts out the pass. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Koundé. Conte. Koundé.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He could be in here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Interesting ball. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Koundé. Can he latch on to this? Olise. Camavinga. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Nice interception, well timed. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Dembele.
Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Antonio Silva. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. You can run onto that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back on the ball again. Olise.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bruno Fernandes, who's set up one goal so far.
Portugal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Bernardo Silva. That'll be a throw-in. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Portugal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Portugal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Dealt with nicely by the defence. The message is clear, none shall pass. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Olise.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Diogo Costa can claim that. Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
It'll be a throw-in. And that has left him in a heap. And he's managed to get free. Oh, strongly challenged there. Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. Great ball if he can get there. Antonio Silva gets it away. France get their 4th corner. And it's been taken short. And he's gone backward here. Backward it goes.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product.
He's had a hit! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Hernandez. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And no, that was never going to make it. Vitinha. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, what a mistake! He's one-on-one, shot! He's had a shot! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here. Mignon looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Things starting to look very comfortable. The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
João Neves. Koundé gets across to intercept that.
Portugal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Diogo Jota. Rafael Leão! Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Oh, that's well spotted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nuno Mendes. Saliba cuts it out. Oh, that is a nice touch. Nkunku. Turan tries a shot! It's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 13.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 14.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Changement.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. He's a sharp little ball. He's got the shot away! That's really well cleared. Schwalmeri. No, he's just misjudged that one.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
We are into overtime. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's Rafael Leao. Thuram, played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's that. Portugal proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always...
Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Diogo Jota, is another fine winger to come out of Portugal. Another really good player if you're a proponent of fluid football, especially the way he seamlessly moves between the lines, half spaces, the channels, and most importantly, he actually has an impressive strike rate.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best. And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
France clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Christian. Decent hit! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Portugal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
João Palhinha. It's a pretty loose pass. He's got away. Koundé did well to stay calm there. Bernardo has a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Moved on forwards. Dembele is onto it in a flash. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that's a key interception. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. Konate gets across to intercept that. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva running with the ball. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Portugal finding their passes. Oh, terrible pass. Shapes to shoot! Not the most accurate pass. Olise. Oh, and he's through the middle. He has found the way through. Oh, well played. João Cancelo gets it away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. Koundé. That's a big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Ah, he's given it away. Caught offside that time. Mbappe, Rabiot. Now there's the shot! Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Conte. And it's Bernardo Silva. Passing is Chris. Can he put it away? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Good read, needed to be. Corner number 2 then. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Bruno Fernandes! Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Now it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Might be... And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Palhinha clears it away. France have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's half-time here. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Fiddles it through. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Chouameni.
This is the time you need that pace.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to...
Chance to finish. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Olise looks to get on the end of this.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match,
Olise.
987.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Bernardo Silva. And here's Dembele. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Conte. Bernardo Silva. Threads one in. João Cancelo cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Bout of passing here. Shutter! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Changement en cours.
Portugal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
João Neves. No way through. And here's Mbappe. France looking to pass their way. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So their fourth corner of the game.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a...
Mbappe! Mendes gets it away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, nice touch. And he's had it nicked away. Jota proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Can he finish? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. They've scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Le numéro 4.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, shooting chance! Gorgeous from Thuram. And that has raised the roof!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
France complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's scored! They have stolen level at the last! And that's it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.